Providence Place Mall right now. I'm about to go to a food court, and yeah, I'm probably gonna get some Chinese food, and then I'm gonna head back to the Renaissance Hotel. Bang bang chicken, barbecue pork, and fish. Yep, that's it. It's kind of sticky. I just came into the mall to get some Chinese food, so I'm about to head back to the hotel. Yeah, I don't really have much to talk about, but yeah. Just getting back into the hotel room. I do have something I could talk about that I thought about while I was at the mall. But we're gonna check out the food. So this is bang bang chicken, fish, barbecue pork, and fried rice. But when I was at the mall, one thing I noticed about myself, which, you know, I know I talked about this in previous videos, but like, I usually, you know, look at women when I'm there. And that's one of my biggest flaws is like, I'm not just a gambling addict, I'm a dopamine addict. So that would include like, you know, gambling, lust, you know, just looking at women, you know, pornography, things of that nature. So, but not to get too deep into that. When I was at the mall, I seen this one woman that had a wedding ring on her because she was married, and she wasn't an attractive woman. And I don't want to come off as rude, but she was really like ugly. Like she wasn't really attractive at all. And I was thinking to myself, like, it's a lot easier for a woman to get married that's unattractive than it is for an average looking guy that has no money, you know? Like, I really believe like marriage and relationships is like for women. Like women benefit more, and it's just easier for them. They have more options. It's easier for them to access. And me, like, you know, I spend a lot of my time alone. I'm a loner. I don't want to be alone, but that's just what it is. And I understand why women want to be interested in me now. You know, I'm very unconditional financially, mentally. I'm unstable, so I understand that now. But even throughout my life, it was kind of like, you know, whether middle school, high school, women, they just weren't. It just was never, whatever. But I'm about to start eating my food because I am hungry. But I was just kind of just thinking about that, like, you know, I need to really do better with controlling my desire for lust, because it's one of my biggest downfalls. Like I spent so much time and energy focusing on, you know, being alone, you know, not having a romantic relationship or any kind of intimacy with a woman. It's like, that really bothers me a lot, you know, and I need to just, you know, take care of myself. And, you know, when I seen the woman with a wedding ring on her finger, and she's like, you know, I'm not trying to come on, because I'm not the most attractive person either, but she was like, in my perspective, like just flat out ugly. And this woman really got diamonds on her finger. And I'm like, somebody decided to marry you, and she might be a great person. Not saying she's not, I don't know her, but I'm just, from my perspective, I'm like, it's just easier for women to get into relationships and get married and be accepted, you know, versus where a guy has to have money, he has to be tall, he has to be like, it's just not as simple, you know. A woman, she just has to be a woman essentially, and you know, there's gonna be an option out there for her. So that's just something that was on my mind while I was walking through the mall. Usually when I'm in public, and I'm not trying to come off as perverted when I talk about, you know, having like my desires for lust and like looking at women all the time, but that's just, you know, the truth. So I'm in this hotel room for one more day. So tomorrow morning I'll be leaving. I'm gonna eat my food, take a shower, and And then yeah, that's essentially it. But yeah, I know most of the people that watch my content are guys, so I'm sure a lot of you would agree on that. You know, you got to do so much as a guy. It's like you have to be more quiet. I don't know. It's a lot more competitive for us than it is for women. Like, but I want to, and I need to focus on just me. You know, taking care of myself, because nobody's gonna do it for me. Nobody's gonna take care. As a man, you got to be a man. Nobody's gonna take care of you. Nobody's gonna save you. You got to save yourself. So that's kind of where my mind's at. Like, I don't see myself ever getting married, even being in a relationship. It's just not gonna work for someone like me. So I'm trying to accept that a lot more. Just like, you know, yeah, that's it.